Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome back. So nice to be here with you. So nice to have a practice. Friday, still feel like it's morning because we used to do these at 10 o'clock all the time. It just doesn't quite feel like noon, even though I know that it is. So I always say if you're doing yoga at noon here on the West Coast, or if you're doing yoga at noon anywhere, you're doing something right. it's a nice It's a nice break in the action in the day. It's a nice way to expand the space of the day, giving back into yourself and connecting to your breath. So, welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and start lying down today for our flow. It's going to be a flow practice. And you can do the fits and you can do the flows. There's really not one that says, hey, this is going to be a little easier. We don't level the classes. But we do rely on each of you to listen to your breath and listen to your body. So find your edge of the practice, and without necessarily going past that, meet your moments and where you're challenged, but also and support yourself in finding those moments in release, in relaxation. I'm going to join you on your back. And let your feet spread apart, arms by your sides, palms facing up. And draw the air into your body through your nose. Feel your belly rise. Exhale. Even if you think you're doing a great job at managing possibly this energy that is layering its way through us, you still might feel a little tight, a little tense in your neck and your shoulders. So don't push that, don't force that. No need to add more stress where stress exists. Make those accommodations, modify your poses as you need to, and I'll give you some of those cues. That's what the cues are good for. They may be relevant to your body. Take them if they are, and if they're not, continue to breathe, connect. So you may or may not need a certain cue. And so no stress about adding all the cues into your practice. But know that you're drawing your layer of focus, your presence to your mat here for the next hour. Bring your legs together. Take your arms over your head and give yourself a nice big stretch. And bring your knees into your chest. Squeeze hands to your shins. And one thing you will notice in the difference between the fit and the flow are the types of transitions. For the most part, when we're doing a fit, I'm not guiding the jump back. I'm not guiding the float. We're stepping. And then you get into the flow and you're going to hear the options. And to step back, jump back, chaturanga, those types of things. And if you need an extra beat, if you want to keep it, grounded on your feet, do that. And roll onto your right side. Come around into a child's pose. But then flow is going to give you a little bit more vision into the direction. I promise you I wasn't doing, the expression of the practice the way I am today a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. So flow will give you in that direction of expression, and yet supports you to be exactly where you are. There's nothing better in human life and then feeling fully supported and to be where you are. Perhaps your closest loved ones have done that for you, those that love you unconditionally, without conditions. It feels pretty damn good. Let's take 3 breaths here with your lips sealed. And draw the air in through your nose and out through your nose. And with your inhale, rise up like all fours. And exhale, take your right arm across the mat, come down onto your right shoulder. And let your upper back twist. And bring the right side of your head down onto the ground. And you're like, oh, there's some of that tightness. Feel it. And seal your lips. Take a breath into it. And not too long. Use your left hand. Slide your right arm back out. Tabletop. And switch. Take your left arm across. And come down onto your left shoulder. And turn the left side of your head. And feel the air capture the essence and the feeling of the air in your body, in your vessel. Use your right hand, slowly slide it back out. Come on to all fours and bring your knees in a little closer so you're in tabletop. Spread your fingers as you draw the air in. Neutral spine, flat back. Tuck your toes. And on your next exhale, hover your knees an inch off the ground. And keep your knees hovering. Knit your ribs in. And notice how the shoulders are just behind the wrist. So we're not fully stacked, and therefore not putting as much weight into the wrist. Connected to your core. And then lift your tail. Straighten your legs. Come back into your downward facing dog. If the shoulders are turning in around your neck, turn your middle fingers out a little bit. Wrap the elbows in. And that'll take the shoulders away from your ears. Take your right big toe on the back of your left heel. We've been doing it all week and drawing us back in our down dog into our legs. And keeping your left foot where it is. Now bring your right leg around the front of your left leg so you eagle wrap. Squeeze the inner thighs. Look towards your hands and then come back into that floating tabletop. Bend your left leg, hover your knee, and squeeze your inner thighs together. Press into your hands, lift out of your shoulders, and so you start to feel like you're a hunchback. And a little dome through the upper back. Take an inhale. And then come back, down dog, right foot back inside your left foot. And deep breath into your nose. See how that feels. Exhale, bring your left big toe on the back of your right ankle. And as you draw the heel down, pulls you back into your right leg in your downward facing dog. And see where your breath's at. And keep your right leg as it is. Bring your left leg around the front and eagle wrap. You've done this a couple times this week, so you'll find that familiarity in the flow, especially the more that we're practicing together, and yet always carving out a brand new path in the body. This breath right now, bend your right leg, hover like your tabletop, knees stay off the ground, firm into your hands, and feel that draw you into your upper back. You can even suck your low belly in here as you squeeze your inner thighs. And we're always practicing getting used to keeping the breath smooth, in through the nose, out through the nose as we activate the body. And pull your hips up and step your left foot back inside and downward facing dog. Right? We explore these transitions, and sometimes they're very unique and you're like, I've never done this before. Well, that's because everybody's body has its uniqueness. So you may find something that feels really good. Other times, and something that's a little uncomfortable or doesn't feel good, make your adjustments. Big toes together, lift your heels up, bend your knees, and 2 steps to the top. The whole part is that you're getting to know your body and through your breath and feeling the mindfulness of your experience as your head hangs heavy. Interlace the fingers behind your low back. Okay, it is different than somebody telling you, hey, this is what you should do. And then repeat this and continue to do this. Right? You become your greatest teacher. You become this resource in understanding how to listen to your body, how to relate to your body. Take your knuckles up and feel your chest spread. And feel the base down into your feet. If you need a little more awareness in your core, put a micro bend to your knees. And then knuckles up. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze the spine. Excellent. Hands down to your low back. Release your grip. Bring your hands back to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Hover the heart. Press down into the ground. And exhale, forward fold. Take your chest back into your knees. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms over your head. Reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and release your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms face or touch. And exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank, 2 big steps. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so you can feel this expansion. You can feel the opposing force physically in from your hands to your heels, and at the same time, tether yourself back into your core. Outer hips back, inner thighs up, belly firm. Well, you could really feel that, right? Even in a tight body, you could feel that. Bring your big toes together. Heels up, look forward. Exhale, walk or little hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, press through the feet. Exhale, fold, chest to knees. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. We need not add. Exhale, dive, any more stress. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant 2 big steps back into your high plank. Lengthen out in your plank. Inhale. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, come back downward facing dog. Already feels good. Hey, down dog opening up, outer hips, inner thighs, belly in. He opens up that pocket of space and feel the containment, and then watch the lightness, big toes together. Hey, it's the start of your float. Lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, walk or little hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive through your midline. Keep your legs strong. Inhale. Plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And timing exhale, come back downward facing dog. So you're coordinating. Hands down, belly draws in. With your inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Big step. Come up onto your fingertips. Use the length of your arms as you're working the strength of your inner thighs. Slide your chest and chin forward and hover your right foot an inch off the mat. Hey, that right foot's going to want to swing back. Keep it forward. Yes, set the hands. Inhale, right leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down. Left arm up. Ball and triangle. And take your left hand behind your head. This could be enough. If you look down at your right hand, lift your right foot off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to your right knee. Crunch. Inhale, kick out. Left elbow up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Crunch. Woo, one more. Kick out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Pivot. Left hand down. Kick your right leg back. 3-legged dog. And exhale, step through. Step forward. Both feet to the top. Awesome. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Feel your belly. Inhale, arms up. Bend your legs. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Weight into your heels, hands to your heart. And let's twist it out. Left elbow outside your right thigh. You're like, ooh, we're hitting the upper back, aren't we? Sure are. Cross the shoulders. Neck is free. I remind you, it is okay to smile. Keep your lips sealed. Breathe even through the intensity. Okay, the moments where your body is screaming or that sensation, it is only a sensation. Gaze down, inhale, rise, arms up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. You can plant, step, or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the mat away. Out of the shoulders, wrap your elbows in. Outer hips, inner thighs, draw your belly firm. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Step your left foot outside your left hand. So you got that wide step, come up onto your fingertips. And so you're working up the thighs, down the belly, and then slide your chest and chin forward. That's going to help. Hover your left foot an inch off the mat. It's going to want to swing back on you. Keep it forward. Ooh, feel the upper back. Kick your left leg back, three-legged dog. Left knee, right elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down, reach your right arm up. Bottom shoulder supported, right hand behind your head, and look down at your left hand. Okay, that's key. So your left foot drags back a little bit. Put it in your right leg, lift your left foot up. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee, touch. Inhale, kick out, elbow up. Exhale, elbow to knee, touch. One more, kick out, elbow up. Elbow to knee, pivot, right hand down, kick your left leg back. Got that QL, step your left foot through, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway, should feel good. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Bend your legs, sit back in chair. And let's wring it out. Hands to your heart. Twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. Okay, there's a lift in the back of the heart. You know, the tendency is for the shoulders and the chest to round down. Lift the heart, lengthen, and then exhale, twist deeper. Gaze is the last thing to move. And bring the gaze back. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, hips back. And feel your outer hips, inner thighs, belly firm. Rock some weight into your left hand. And rock some weight over into your right hand. And back into your left and then over to your right, and do one more. Okay, let go of your tethering stress into your shoulders, into your neck. Let that go. Back to center. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior two. And feel your arms spread. Lift your front heel off the mat. And flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior with your front heel lifting. Pull your top wrist up and back. And keep your front heel lifting. Bend deeper into your front leg. Excellent. Put the heel down. Bring your arms back. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg, hips back, reach forward, and then take your right hand down to triangle, reach your left arm up. And keep your right hand where it is. Circle your left arm forward, bring it down, and go all the way around. Feel it. If you're gripping through the lower third of your spine, stretch that out. You'll feel it. Left arm goes around. One more time. And as your left arm goes up, press through your back heel. Inhale, rise, come back up. Exhale, lunge, warrior two to your edge. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Windmill your hands. Plant the palms, pivot your back heel high, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left wrist. Inhale, kick back. Step through, let's go. Standing splits. Left leg lifts up, grab onto your right ankle today. And one or both hands. And press down, straightening your right leg. And then your left foot is lifting. You can do it. Work your standing leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Little bend to your right knee. Pull your heart forward through toppling tree. Stand up. Left knee in front. That is a transition. Take a breath. Head from below to above your heart. Step your left foot down. Good job. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, take a dive. Feel that right side. Forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hand, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Stay with me here. Inhale. Finish your exhale. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to your left wrist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale to your right wrist. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down. As you lunge, take the weight out of your front heel by lifting it off the ground. Roll the weight into your toes. And feel the space for your ribs to come in and your bum to roll under. And then reverse your warrior two. And left hand up. Front heel still lifting. Ground through your back heel. You can lunge deeper into the space as you open up the inner thighs. And bring your arms back, shoulders stack. Settle your front heel down, straighten your front leg. And hips back, legs straight, reach forward. In triangle, left hand down. Right arm goes up. So if your left hand doesn't touch the ground, put it on your shin, put it on your ankle. And bring your right arm forward and then circle it all the way around. Spine. Reach your right arm up and forward. Take it all the way around. One more. Reach it up and bring it forward and take it all the way around. You reach your right arm up. Feel your back heel. Inhale, rise. Draw yourself back up. Bend your front leg, warrior two to your edge. Inhale, reverse your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant, pivot, square, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left wrist, touch. Inhale, kick back and up. Knee to your right wrist, touch. Inhale, back and up. And step through, come forward, standing splits. Right leg lifts, one or both hands onto your left ankle. And press down through the sole center of your left foot. Straighten that leg. Right foot lifts higher. Hands to your heart center. Micro bend your left knee. Toppling tree, chest up. And then bring your right knee through. Lift it all the way up in front of you. Transition with breath. Head above your heart. Nice. Step your right foot down, big toes together, arms by your sides. Great job. Inhale, arms up. You're going to get lighter. Exhale, dive. Let the breath connect your body. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands down firm. Step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Everybody take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down onto your knees. At the same time, breathe in. Exhale, come down onto your forearms. Even if your feet go off your mat, step back, forearm plank. Hips down in line from your heels to your armpits. Pedal out your forearm plank. Tap one knee, tap the other knee. And feel your forearms and to draw your ribs in. Every time we exhale, belly comes back into the body. And keeping the gaze slightly forward. And so we're not dumping the chin, nor are we lifting the chin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back onto your knees. Press back up onto your hands. Crawl your knees forward. Tabletop, shoulders over your wrists. Nice. Inhale, tuck your toes. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Outer hips, inner thighs. Firm your belly in. Feel your shoulders getting looser. And base of the neck all the way through the upper back. Breathe from your lower spine. Big toes come together. Lift your heels up. Press the hands into the ground. Bend your knees. Exhale, jump to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit back into your chair. And keep your bum low, reach your arms back by your sides. Sit down a little deeper, touch your hands to the mat. Reach your arms back up in front. Yeah, stay low in your seat and draw with your low belly. Right? You can practice here. Spread the knees, hands to the mat, knees above your elbows on your triceps. Back of the arms, and then bring the gaze forward and float the feet off the ground. And then work to straighten your arms. Elbows in, take a breath. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Left foot stays where it is. Breathe in. Okay, light step, right foot in between your hands. Soft landings. Take your right hand, peace fingers, hook your big toe. And straighten your front leg. Pull your hips back as far as you can. Okay, hold on to the big toe. Soften the chin. Pull your belly in. And set your left hand flat. And now pivot to the outer edge of your left foot. Lift your right foot up in front. Turning sideways, kick your right heel up any amount. Use your back. Dip the hips, bring your gaze and right hand back around. And pivot square, hover your right toes off the ground, set your hands. Inhale, lift your chin. Okay, you can do this. Exhale, curl the heel in. Stay here, take a breath in. And then exhale, crunch forehead to your knee. That should feel good. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Curl the heel into your bum. Stay here, take a breath in. Exhale, crunch forehead to your knee. One more. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Exhale, curl the heel into your bum. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, crunch forehead to knee, step back, let's flow, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the neck out of the shoulders, up dog. Yes, exhale, and bring it back, downward facing dog. I'm doing great, everybody, breathe. Friday flow. As you keep deepening your breath, it's going to translate, it's going to start to look like your body is floating. One big step, left foot in between your hands. Set your left foot down. Peace fingers with your left hand, hook your big toe. And keep a hold of the toe, straighten your front leg out. And your right hand is there to support. Belly draws in. Get used to breathing here first. So much in clarifying that vision, direction. You got to start where you are. Listen to your breath, listen to your body, but please don't shy away from the edge, right? If your mind clicks off and attaches to a distraction, bring it back to the breath, and then you can see exactly what you're able to do. Right hand sets flat, outer edge of your right ankle, and then pick your left foot up off the ground. And you can stay there, or kick your left heel up any amount. Bend your left leg once again. Release the toe. Step your left foot behind your right leg. If you need more space in that you want that right shoulder behind the wrist, walk your right foot down, push off your left toes, and press your belly and your chest up and out. Nice. Feeling it out of your left thigh. Dip your hips, look down, pivot, left hand back around. Left foot floating in space. Reset your hands. You got it. Strong right leg. Lift your chin. Breathe in. Exhale. Curl your left heel into your bum. Ooh, take a breath in. Exhale. Crunch knee to your nose. Inhale. Kick back. Look forward. Exhale. Curl the heel into your bum. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. One more. Kick back, look forward. Curl the heel into your bum. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step back, plank pose, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Lengthen your neck out of your shoulders. Deepest up dog yet. Exhale, pull back. Outer hips, inner thighs, belly in. And you've got your downward facing dog. And big toes together, 2 legs stronger as one. And squeeze the inner thighs, lift the heels. Bend the knees, look forward, step, or light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet, heel toe, hip width apart. And grab the hands around the back of the ankles and turn your elbows out. Explore your back body with your breath here. And keep the belly active. Take your peace fingers onto your big toes. So you're hooking both toes at the same time. And turn your elbows out. Press the toes into your peace fingers. Feel your hamstrings. Believe it. Breathe right into it. And keep a hold of your toes. Bend your legs. You feel your thighs. Reach your arms out like a T. And then arms behind your calves. Reach through. Grab for opposite shins. So crisscross the wrist. And you pull your chest forward. Some weight into your toes. And then elevate into your pelvis. And breathe into the lower third of your spine. Head down, make sure you're not looking forward, and so that your shoulders and you can maintain in some space at the base of the neck. And bend the knees, slide the hands out, bring them back in front. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Pop the heels, bend the legs, double toe stand. Take the weight out of your low back. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer. And so the knees stay together. And we're going to work the connection of the hands, the activation of the back, and so that you can practice your jump back. Okay, we'll break it down nice and slow here. First thing, bring your hands to the ground. Notice how your knees are all up in your chest, right? If all I do is roll my butt up, right, and bring my hips over my shoulders, then all I got to do is shoot my legs back on an exhale. Okay, so inhale, roll the butt up, and then exhale, shoot the legs back, chaturanga, bend the arms. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step, step, come back to the top of your mat, please. Double toe stand, lift your heels, and bring your bum down. Hands to your heart center. Right, so that action of keeping the breath going as the knees come into the chest, obviously you're compressing everything around your diaphragm, but this keeps you nice and tight into a ball. And then it's simply the timing of when your feet land, your arms bend. Your upper back is strong and your belly is engaged. So hands down, feel your hands set, and you start to lift your bum, take an inhale, and then a little hop, jump back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step, step, come back to the top of your mat one more time. Lift your heels, bend your legs. Hands to your heart center. Lift your heart. And feel it in the flow of your breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, lift your butt up. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, great job, downward facing dog. And 3 deep breaths in your down dog, please. And bring your big toes together. With your inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through, straighten your front leg out. Lift your right toes off the ground. Use your right hand as a kickstand. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot, and now put your right foot back down. You draw your inner left thigh up as you pull your heart forward, and then slowly right hand comes to your low back. And it's a balancer. Keep your heart forward. Inner left thigh lifts up. Practice here. Breathe. And possibly reach your right arm up and turn your gaze sideways. Bring your gaze and right hand down. Slide your left hand out and then bend your front leg. That'll feel good. Pivot your back heel down. Keep your right hand on the ground and then sweep your left arm back. Reach it up and then bring it all the way over your head as you roll your right hip underneath and feel your extended side angle. And draw the neck out of your shoulders. Let it be light. If you need to take some of the dig out of the hip, lift your front heel off the mat. And bring your left hand back down to the ground and your right hand inside your right foot. Walk your hands to the back foot and bend your back leg. Turn your toes out. Keep the heel as heavy as you can. Side lunge. And right toes lift up and feel it all the way through the back side of your right leg to your inner thigh. If you want more, palms together in front of your heart center. Deepen your breath. Feel the space in your chest. As you bring your hands back to the mat, walk them to your right foot. Pivot square, back heel high, little rock, standing splits, left leg kicks. Hand set, bend your right leg, inhale. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Wonderful. Upper back should feel pretty darn open. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Straighten your left leg out. Flip the toes up. Use your left hand as a kickstand. Take your right hand, grab over the top of the foot. It's so good for the back body. And start to bring your left toes down. And your inner right thigh draws up. So if my inner right thigh falls, that leg is going to bend. Pull the inner thigh up. And keep your left foot pressing down. And then bring your left hand to your low back. And heart draws forward. Away from that right inner thigh lifting up. Just the space we need. And then you can practice. Reach your left arm to the ceiling. And turn your gaze sideways any amount. And bring your gaze and left hand down. Slide your right hand out, bend into your front leg, please. Pivot your back heel down. You've got warrior two legs. Left hand outside your left foot, and then reach your right arm back. Reach it up, and then bring it all the way over, extended side angle. Find that line from your right heel all the way out through your right wrist. If it's digging into your left hip crease, pop the heel up in the front foot. And feel your thigh. Breathe. And keep the neck long so you're lifted out of your shoulder girdle energetically and physically. Gaze and right hand down. And bring your left hand inside your left foot. And let's walk the hands all the way back to your right foot. Turn the heel in. And sit the bum. Keep the heel heavy as your left toes flip up. Feel it. Back of the left leg to the inner thigh. A little more. Hands to your heart center. Firm your belly. Use your hands. Walk them back to your left foot. And pivot square. Back heel high. Bend your right leg. Come on. Standing splits. Lift your right leg up. And set your hands. Bend your left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Jump back. Chaturanga. Elbows in. Up dog. Inhale. Exhale. Press back. Work those transitions in your flow. Downward facing dog. And big toes together, lift your heels up. And explore the lightness in through your breath. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee in front. Take your arms out into a T. And then kick back and fly. With airplane wings. And kick your left leg straight. Eagle wrap. Left arm under your right arm. Garudasana arms. Great. Pull your heart forward. Tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Bend your standing leg as much as you can. Nice. Getting low. Unwrap the arms. Hands to the ground. Left knee slides to the mat. And your right foot is outside. Sit your bum inside your left heel. And take your right hand behind you. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale the elbow to the outer thigh. You roll your heart up, shoulders down. And on the exhale, we can deepen the twist. And should feel pretty deep in your twist. Support your low back. Keep your heart up. And you feel as that's opening your outer right hip. Bring your gaze forward. Okay, bring your left hand forward. Bring your right hand forward. Crawling on your mat. Weight into your right foot. Lift your left foot back up. Right hand to your left foot. Keep your left hand on the ground. And then as you curl the heel into the bum, lift the knee as high as you can. Okay, we're working the right leg straight. A little bend to your right knee. Release your left foot. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift halfway. Lengthen your heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, rise. Stand up. Feel it. Reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Take a breath in. Feel your feet. And put all the weight over into your left foot. Lift your right knee in front. Take your arms out into a T. And kick your right leg back with your airplane wings. Go slow. Eagle wrap. Right arm under your left arm. And forearm squeeze. Pull your chest forward. Back. You can breathe into it. And tuck your right knee behind your left knee and bend your standing leg. Keep the weight out of your low back. Pull your heart forward. Awesome. Bring your hands down onto the ground and then slide your right knee down onto the mat. And bring your bum down inside your right heel. And you're seated. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale, twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Pull your heart up, shoulders away from your ears. And get pretty deep in the twist. Make sure you're grounding through your bum. And then drawing with your breath to lift up and decompress your spine. And then exhale, you can rotate a little further. Nice. With your inhale, come back to center. Okay, right hand comes forward, left hand comes forward. You're crawling your hands on your mat. Come into your left foot. Lift your right leg off the ground. Left hand is right there. Grab for the top of your foot. Okay, as you curl the heel into the bum, lift the knee up as high as you can behind the hip. Right arm to left leg. Pull your heart forward. Breathe into it. Little bend to your left knee. Soften the grip. Bring your feet together. And inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen your spine. Good job. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take it up. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Okay, squeeze your glutes. Lift both heels off the mat. And feel your lower legs. Draw your belly in. And then we start to bend the legs and bringing the bum down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hands in front of your heart. Best you can, keep your toes tucked and bring your knees down onto the ground at the same time. And sit on your tucked toes. Feel this breath in your heart. Let it hit you. Shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes. 3 breaths. Feel the tucked toes. Let that release any pressure you're holding in your chest this afternoon. Open your eyes. Bring your hands down. Untuck your toes. And then if you have anything out in front of you, like I have the iPad, move it off to the side, please. And then crawl back a little bit more. So nothing out in front of you. Come down onto your forearms. Palms together. Interlace your fingers and open up the heels of your hands. And tuck the chin in. You can watch if you want to see. I put the back half of the head into my hands. And so it's not the front half, the back half, like the crown of the head into my hands. And putting little to no weight in the head at all. The forearms are rooting down, so you can see the difference. The shoulders lifting out of them, and then the shoulders collapsing in. If the shoulders collapse, all the weight is in the head and the neck. So forearms down. Head in the hands, and then lift your knees as you tuck your toes. So the hands are holding the head, and I'm not putting any weight into the neck. Right? Tiptoe, shoulders away from your ears. One leg can lift. And then as you find that stack with one leg, and then slowly both legs lift. The forearms are pressing down, and then the legs come together. Press up and out, and through the legs, into the feet. Again, little to no weight in the head at all. It's the forearms connecting to the upper back. My head is barely even in my hands right now. Flex the ankles as you lift your tailbone, and then start to bring your legs back down towards the ground. Make sure you're not curling and rounding into your neck. Softly bring your feet down and lower your knees to the ground. Untuck your toes, press up, sit onto your shins. Shoulders down away from your ears. So we want to maintain the health of the cervical spine. So neck drawing up. We've done all that opening to the upper back. Take your left fingertips down onto your mat. Take your right hand to the top of the head. Press up into the hand and then gently draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Turn your chin up if you want a little bit more feeling in the stretch, the scalene muscles in the side of your neck. Always remember, a good assessment, personal practice, be kind to your spine. And head into your hands, come back up to center. It's not worth doing these things if they're heavy and you're not breathing. Bring your right hand back down. And take your left hand up to the top of your head. You lift the head into the hand and then gently draw your left ear to your left shoulder. You want a little more. Turn your chin up and feel the stretch. Again, I don't know why you'd be carrying life in your neck and your shoulders right now. People, we've been glued to the news. Like, we don't even love watching the news anyway. We've just been sitting on it. People are like, okay, I'll go do yoga. Then right after yoga, I'll check the news again. We're all doing it. You bring your head back to center, and then bring your left hand back down onto the ground. You bring your hands forward and step back into a high plank. Feel all the space, big toes together. Okay, let these be light. Inhale, bend the arms, press up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your plank. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. See if you can isolate this in the strength of your chest and let all the other muscles be supporting as you build the muscles in your chest. 5 more. Down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your plank. Keep your knees off the ground, unless that is you're listening to your body so that you can breathe and continue the flow. Then you can have your knees down on the ground. Okay, let's go. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your plank. Breathe. Come on, come on, come on. Breathe. You have to give it to your mind right here. We're doing 2 more sets of 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your plank. Stay with your breath. Right? This hold makes it a little bit more challenging. And last 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it. Breathe in. And down dog. Lift your hips. And let your chest stretch. And let's do a pigeon, everybody. Left knee to your left wrist. Turn your shin in. And set your right knee down. And you pull up through your proud pigeon heart. And then come forward and down onto your elbows. Take your right hand, make a fist. And put it on your left hand as a fist, and then rest your forehead onto your top fist. And let all the muscles in your face relax as you connect forehead to fist. And come back off your fist and set your hands. And let's step it back. Down dog switch. Left leg goes back. And feel your left leg straight. And let your chest open up once again. Your shin in, single pigeon. And left knee slides back. Take the moment. Pull up to your proud pigeon chest. And on your exhale, come forward and down onto your forearms. And left fist on top of your right fist. And bring your forehead onto your top fist. Let that relax all the muscles on your face. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. hover your forehead off your fist, please. And bring your hands back onto the mat. Tuck your left toes. Exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. And feel the right leg go straight. Excellent. Let your chest take a dive. Wonderful. Come down onto your knees. Swing your feet around in front of you. And set up for an active forward fold. Legs straight. Pull out the fleshy part of your bum. Legs straight, ankles flex, lift the back of your heart up, reach your arms to the ceiling. Draw your belly in as you hinge, reach for your feet, ankles, or shins. Slide your heart through, should feel good to let the shoulders draw back and down. And exhale, go a little bit further. And final release for your back body and your hamstrings. Your hips, in the QL muscles, lower back. You go inside the spine, in back of your heart, underneath your shoulder blades. And your exhale, let your forehead go down to your knees. And tuck your chin into your chest. Float your hands off your feet, keep your legs strong. And suck your belly in from here. And we're going to start to roll back and down, one vertebra at a time. And the head is going to be the last thing to touch. One vertebra at a time. Slow it down. And keep the chin close to the chest. If you've already gotten there, or when you get there, and go ahead and let it all go today. From the chest, you might even get a little pop. Take your arms a little wider, and you might get a little pop in your chest. Hopefully you feel quite relaxed right now. I invite you to explore this openness and to feel the energy of this practice flowing through you. You notice some allowance in your mind and to tap out of that frenetic energy. You need to actually be in your body and feel everything that you're feeling. You are welcome to stay here in your Shavasana and soak up the benefits of your practice. Please don't hesitate to share this practice. And please don't hesitate to allow this practice to go with you throughout the rest of your day. It's such an honor to be able to share these with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying them. If you have any questions, of course, we've been doing this for about 8 months now, so if you have any questions, please email me, joek@urban728yoga.com. Stay safe out there, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love on your loved ones unconditionally. right? And support your neighbors and your strangers and everybody in this beautiful world equally. Happy Friday, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Namaste.